Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 13th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Beavers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Keeps it on the draw. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
You know, as a defensive guy, you use the sideline as your 12th man. You push the receiver out that direction. Look at the wide receiver, still doing a great job of getting small and getting that foot in bounds, making the play and catching the ball.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Fletcher. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
The Canes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's back. Rushes on him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass, it's Murphy. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down, 1st and 10 again.
Trying to set up the screen.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Got it on the outside, it's Walker. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
What a great job by the wide receiver getting the first down. We all see it, right? We're watching TV, we see the yellow line, you're like, don't you get to the first down. Great job knowing where the first down was, putting his head down, getting the first down.
Wide open spaces. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Beavers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hankerson. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
The end of the first quarter with the score, Miami 3, Oregon State 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Bringing the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Under fire. Wiggles free. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense, knocking that one away.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his...
Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. That probably won't make his highlight reel off the left upright. It's good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense. Time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Caught behind the line. It's Hankerson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what?
Oh, right through his fingers, he muffed it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Beavers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Number 3.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
First and 10.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Defense not showing press coverage. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Back to throw. It's Beck. The screen. He's got wheels. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Canes will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and their big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
The score, Miami 10, Oregon State 7.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Making side adjustments here. Going right to work up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Oregon State! And that one will give them the lead.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Grab behind the line. It's Carney. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Off the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. He's got an open man. No, he got loose. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly, because this is...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! A great catch and run for 6.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Beavers are in the hurry-up. The give from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
Fires to the big fella. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job. Getting the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
Looking to throw, it's back. Pressure coming. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack.
With the score, Miami 17, Oregon State 14.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, deep down the right side.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
Touchdown, Canes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Under fire. Gets it away off his back foot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Hankerson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Beavers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete on the right side. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Hankerson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Intercepted to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. At the 20. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and
touchdown, Hurricane! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Got the quick pass. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Beavers want to pick up the tempo. Going to take a shot on second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Walker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to adjust the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Hankerson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Beavers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Clemens. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense, and this quarterback specifically, they've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays, just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that fourth down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it done.
Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. On first down from their own 22. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Gamecocks will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Murphy. Finds his man, it's Walker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Walker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes a connection. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Beavers are rolling down the field. Toss sweep to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Going to sling it on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Here's the pressure. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. To the air, it's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. Got him downfield. Gashing the D on the right. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Loss of 2. Brings up second down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the game scoreless.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Caught close to the marker. It's Harbor. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes open.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Second down coming up.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab.
You hear this all the time, but you've got to be able to tackle the catch. Limit that, right? I know that ball wasn't thrown deep down the field. As soon as that guy caught it, though, down he went.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They grab the early lead.
South Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Next to score. South Carolina, 7. Oregon State, 0.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Card. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Number 16.
That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
14. Oregon State, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Card. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Murphy. It's complete to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Back to pass on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. Fighting off the defender. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never.
Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.